Hey everybody, and welcome back to Under the Radar Records. I'm Mike, and I think this is the fifth one, so thanks for tuning in. Sorry it's been a couple weeks. If I look a bit disheveled, it's because, work has been absolutely crazy for me. So it's been busy. So sorry about that, but we've got a bunch of stuff to cover today. And the first that you may have heard that there's some Fred Lane represses coming out soon, and that's great. But I prefer the originals, and they're out there, and you can find them. You don't have to settle for the repress. But we'll get right into that. The first one is the very first one they made. If you don't know Fred Lane, there's a documentary, and I'll show it to you on DVD a bit later. But yeah, Fred Lane was from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and made this crazy kind of music, kind of like big band, but with a bunch of crazy stuff going on. And the first record is this one. It's kind of a holy grail record because it's so very hard to find. And I don't know. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the cover. That's the cover. You can find it online. It's called the Rada Lunas, I believe, Pataphysical Review. But this one is in paper. It folds out like that, if you can see all that. But yeah, they didn't make a whole lot of these. I thought it was numbered, but I might be wrong. I believe this is the second pressing from the late 70s, early 80s. This one's kind of hard to find, so you might have some trouble with that. There's only a few songs on it, and the rest are like frog noises, but the best version of Volare is on this, and it is "And My Kind of Town," which is hilarious. It's really funny stuff. I'm sure it's online. You can listen to it. Funny story about this. One of the Oblivions owed me some money from a cell phone that I was on my corporate account a long time ago when I worked at a big telecom, and he took it to Europe and ran up the bill, and I covered the bill, and in exchange he was like, "How about I just give you this?" And I was like, "Yes, absolutely." So thank you for that. Amazing Holy Grail record. I believe the next one Fred Lane put out was this one, and that is From the One That Cut You. And this one has they say it's live from a play called I Talk to My Haircut, but I can't confirm that. But this is amazing record. If you haven't heard it, check it out online. This is a first press. This was on shimmy disc, and it comes with a little insert. Does it come with something? I think it comes with something else. Yep. It comes with like this poster. I don't know if the represses are going to have that, but I'm going to stick to the first press. First press shimmy disc. This is hilarious. From the One That Cut You is kind of a country thing, but the rest of it's kind of like big band, but with a bunch of out-of-tune horns and craziness. I Talk to My Haircut, Rubber Room, Fun in the Fundus with You. Hilarious stuff. You got to check it out if you don't know Fred Lane. The next one he put out was this one, Car Radio Jerome. Same thing, shimmy disc. This is first press. And I don't believe it came... Yeah, it did come with some stuff. I'm totally incorrect. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, words and some sort of order form. This one has a little bit of a cleaned up sound, production wise. Great songs like White Woman, Car Radio Jerome, Man with the Full Back Ears, and of course the big hit, The French Toast Man. Everybody loves that. But there's not a dud on any of these songs. Now, he just put out a new record last year and did a show. I wasn't able to go, but this was put out last year, and it's called Ice Pick to the Moon. This one came with a button and textured cover, regular press. I believe they did a second press with some sort of colored vinyl, but I didn't pick that up. Comes with insert with words and pictures, and it's pretty good. I mean, he still has it. It still holds up. There's some weird songs on it, but the first three are the ones. But it's a great record, and it accompanies the DVD that came out, Ice Pick to the Moon. Really great story, lots of fun, great footage, and I believe this stuff is out there, so you don't need to go for the represses or anything, but you can find the stuff online. But I'm a huge Fred Lane fan, and it's fantastic. So check out Fred Lane. Everybody loves Fred Lane. If you've never heard it, you will love it. It's something else. The next record I got, oh, we lost something. Okay. The next record I got in the mail recently was called WWIX Camp. And I read about this online. It sounded pretty cool. I listened to a couple of tracks and I'm like, well, this is definitely different. I'm going to check it out. And they did some black copies, and they did these green and black splotch copies. Now, I believe these are sold out. Rough Trade was selling them, I believe. On Discogs, there's not really a number, I don't think. I'd have to double check, but you can't get the green ones anymore. I don't know why. I got it. I put it on. It's okay. The story behind it's great. It's about these witches in Africa that make this kind of music. It sounds like a bunch of hollering to me after I spin the whole record. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it. Not sure. But check it out online. WWIX Camp. The next item is pretty special. And back 100 years ago, I had a record store, as I mentioned in the past video, I think the second video, called Pass Out Record Shop, and we had some rehearsal studios in the basement that bands would come and rehearse. There was drums and amps and everything. You just plug and play, and it was by the hour. So, because it's hard to rehearse as a band in New York City. You got neighbors and stuff. You can't just do that. Well, one of the bands that used to play and rehearse there was called World War IX. And they were very funny, very comical band. A lot of high energy. Think like the Circle Jerks type of stuff. Very fun. Big party. They were the premier pork roast and ice cream rock and roll band. The party followed them. It was always fun time. And Justin, who is the guitar player, is almost also a comic book artist. And he puts out these comic books. And I'm going to put the description or the link in the description. You got to check his stuff out. Anyway, he sent this to me, and I'm in the comic book. I had no idea. So there's a little thing about Pass Out, and and I ended up producing one of their records, and that's supposed to be me talking about the record, and they actually got a record deal out of it. But it was a lot of fun, and it's a super fun record. I think it's called Portrait of Sobriety, and a couple of singles on 45. They're in. I have them somewhere in a box, but I couldn't find it. I got a lot of boxes, so. But if you can find it, it came out on Zodiac Killer Records. Ron put them out, and they're just so much fun. A lot of fun. And he sent me one of their new things, Phoning It In, which is really fun. Very high energy, very comical. I'll put the link in the description. You can check it out. And I believe this is his new band, Recreational Outrage. He put this in the package as well. Thank you, Justin. And it's good. It kind of sounds like oi rock and roll with a little metal thrown in. So that was interesting. I kind of like World War IX better because it's just more explosive. But that's a lot of fun. The last record for the day is, let me see if I can get it open. Is a Lars Frederickson record. And this is a solo record. I think he was either in Rancid or it's one of those bands. I think it's Rancid. I think. But this is a solo record, and he does Kisses Coming Home on that. And I thought, wow, that's got to be different. So I picked it up, and it was pretty cheap when I got it recently. But now the price on Discogs has exploded. I guess they only made a few different batches of each color vinyl. This is the pinwheel one. And this one has tripled in price since I ordered it. I didn't pay that price. I got it for like $15 or something when it came out new. So I thought I'd give it a chance. It's just him and a guitar. There's no real drums, or maybe there is some on a couple of songs, but it's very faint. It's not my thing. It's not what I was expecting. So I don't know. I might keep it. I might sell it. Not sure. But I'll put the Fred Lane stuff in the description, and Justin's stuff as well. You can check it out. And that's about it, I think. Yeah, that's about it for this week. Sorry about the lateness, but hey, Fred Lane. Gotta love Fred. And check his stuff out online. You'll absolutely love it, and pick up the DVD. Rock and roll. Hee-haw. Say hello, Pumpkin Pie. Oh my goodness. You wanted to be up here so bad, and now you are. Say hello to the people. Oh my goodness. Okay.